Mercedes-Benz's top 5 new electric models. Mercedes-Benz is showcasing 5 new electric vehicles as part of its ambitious aspirations to electrify its fleet. The automaker's EQ sub-brand, which is used for all of its completely electric vehicles, is used to group all 5 electric vehicles together. Welcome back to another video by EV Vehicles. Today we're here to discuss the topic of Mercedes-Benz's top 5 new electric models. Before diving into the topic, let me remind you to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our video. To get notified of our upcoming videos, click the bell icon. See our other videos too. Number 1. Mercedes-Benz EQE350. With the release of the EQE350 electric midsize sedan, which is positioned as a competitor to the E-Class, the EQ brand is about to become well recognized. It shares exterior styling cues with the bigger EQS sedan, but its futuristic interior is a standout feature. The EQ350's interior contains a hyperscreen that fills its entire width. Even the front passenger may watch a movie on the enormous screen while driving, but it also keeps an eye on the driver to make sure they're keeping their eyes on the road. A single electric motor with 288 horsepower drives the rear wheels of the EQE350. All-wheel drive models with a second electric motor on the front axle will be released later. On the WLTP cycle used in Europe, the EQE350 has a driving range of up to 410 miles. Mercedes-Benz has said that an AMG version is in the works for customers who prefer a sportier model. Next year, the 2023 EQE350 will debut. The 90.6 kilowatt-hour battery pack in the EUE is designed to give it a driving range of more than 300 miles. According to Mercedes, a 240-volt Level 2 charger can charge the battery from 10 to 100% in 9.5 hours. According to Mercedes, the EQE's battery can be fully charged from 10 to 80% in 31 minutes when plugged into a DC fast charger. Although the EPA has not yet provided fuel economy ratings for the EQE, our test vehicle recorded 67 mpge and a highway range of 260 miles on this 75-mile-per-hour fuel efficiency test route. The EQE's interior blends a sophisticated design with high-quality materials as well as roomy passenger space and cubby storage. When the optional hyperscreen is installed, which transforms the dashboard into a massive glass panel with several digital displays, the surrounding seems much more futuristic. The front seats, which have standard heated and ventilated cushions, are divided by a floating center console. Number 2. Mercedes-AMG EQS53. With the release of the 2023 Mercedes-AMG EQS53, Mercedes has its sights set on high-performance electric cars like the Tesla Model S Plaid and Porsche Taycan Turbo. The Mercedes-AMG EQS53, the company's first entirely electric vehicle, can produce up to 751 horsepower. 2 electric motors that produce a combined 649 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque power the EQS53. The race start button briefly increases the power to 751 horsepower and 742 pound-feet of torque for when you need even more power. The EQS53 has a top speed of 155 miles per hour and can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. One can only speculate as to what an EQS63, of which there is currently no talk, might be like when the accelerator pedal of an EQS53 is pinned to the carpet. The synthesized sound builds up using launch control or race start mode, which is activated by clicking the controller wheel on the steering to Sport Plus, leaving the left foot on the brake and placing the right foot on the accelerator pedal. It sounds like the Millennium Falcon is about to take off. Wow, does the EQS53 take off when you let go of the brake. It actually accelerates quickly, reaching 100 kilometers per hour in 3.4 seconds, which is hardly plausible. All 4 wheels are driven by a pair of permanently excited synchronous PSM electric motors built to AMG specifications. However, the torque split is skewed toward the front wheels. The rear-wheel drive flexibility of the ICE AMGs is not available, and the default torque split is weighted towards the front wheels, making it a little understeery. It's difficult to cope with the physics of a car that is so strong and heavy, especially when you also need to provide refinement and comfort, which is the main demand. Mercedes-Benz engineers faced a challenging position while modifying the first all-electric AMG's chassis. They experimented with the multi-link air suspension, adjustable damping, and anti-roll bars to prioritize comfort over a hard-edged sportiness. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz EQB. The GLB and EQB both share the same architecture and both still have the same fundamental architectural silhouette. The EQB differs from the GLB, though, in a few design aspects that were previously present on the EQC and EQS. The front grille has been blanked out, the headlights and taillights have been modified, the front and back bumpers have been re-profiled, and there is a full-width LED light bar at the front and rear of the vehicle. The EQB comes in Cosmos Black, Rose Gold, Digital White, Mountain Gray, and Iridium Silver colors and has 18-inch alloy wheels. With the exception of the splash of gold paint on the air vents that resembles turbines, the EQB's interior design is remarkably identical to that of the GLB and GLA. A 66.5 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack powers both models, giving them 260 miles of range under Europe's laxer WLTP test. We can anticipate that range to be a little lower in the US. Number 4. Concept Mercedes-Maybach EQS. The Maybach EQS SUV will adopt a strategy akin to that used by more current Maybach iterations of the GLS and S-Class. It will have a similar body to its Benz-badged donor vehicle, but with a few Maybach-specific design elements. The new design of the EQ family's black panel grille, which has a graphic in the same vein as the chrome grille and vertical louvers of current Maybach models, dominates the front. The Mercedes-Benz Star longitudinal trim strip and Maybach lettering are all incorporated into the bonnet. The front air ducts, side window frames, and B-pillars are all made of chrome. Running boards are hidden behind the automatically opening doors, and the roomy wheelhouses fit 24-inch wheels with improved aerodynamics. The obsidian black metallic paint and zircon red metallic paint on the Munich show car were divided by a chrome pinstripe to create a two-tone livery. With the impending release of the sizable EQS electric SUV, Mercedes-Benz is going to lift the luxury SUV market. Also, it will be the first EV sold under the Mercedes-Maybach nameplate. Front and rear electric motors offer the opulent Mercedes-Maybach EQS all-wheel drive. On the European WLTP cycle, it has a driving range of about 370 miles, with doors that open as soon as you approach them and a floating central console in the back that can hold items like champagne flutes, foldable tables, or a refrigerator. The EQS is all about luxury. Also, the 4 seats offer the first-class experience that Maybach customers expect. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz EQG Concept. The EQG, which debuted as a concept at the Munich Motor Show the previous year, will be Mercedes-Benz's 7th solely electric car. The conventional hardcore off-roader, a fixture of the German automaker's lineup since 1979, enters a brand new chapter of electrification with the introduction of the electric G-Class. The EQG will maintain the same distinctive square-rigged exterior appearance as other existing G-Class cars, according to early road-going prototypes. As suggested on the earlier idea, they conceal regular body panels together with a number of minor yet distinctive elements, such as a new-looking front bumper and a blanked-off grille. The 4 electric motors can also mimic the 3 locking differentials, one in each axle and one in the transfer case, of the internal combustion-engined G-Class versions to improve off-road performance. Under difficult circumstances, it is possible to direct the collective drive to a single wheel to maintain traction and ensure forward motion. Additionally, the EQG can perform 360-degree tank turns instantly, thanks to a feature known as G-turn, which is engaged by a button situated on the dashboard and causes the electric motors on one side of the vehicle to turn the wheels in the opposite direction. With the shift paddles on the steering wheel, the driver can decide whether to turn left or right. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to our channel. To get notified of our upcoming videos, click the bell icon. See our other videos too.